Any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the 49ers and the Texans coming up next.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
This will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Automatic first down.
Here we go.
Pierce takes it straight ahead, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. You look at this Niner defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better.
They get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
All right.
They'll run with a former LSU Tiger. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
All right.
As Stroud now to throw. Pryor has it complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line.
Pierce now up the middle. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Stroud to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. Dancing to his... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal. Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tank Dell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon.
Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
But when I reviewed last week's game and saw the 4 touchdown passes that he threw, I thought about you during the Turkey Bowl last year.
Yeah,
you guys
right.
had the same stats, except he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award with his.
Well, he got touchdowns, I got picks. I like going back watching the film with you, and we thought it was a good performance in person, obviously was, but you thought even better on tape. It was really something to watch.
Yeah, what I loved was how he spread it around. A lot of people involved in the passing offense. 4 touchdown passes culminated it.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here's Purdy.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Throwing here, Purdy.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Richie Grant.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game.
Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10. Here's Stroud.
And it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Tank Dell
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And his kick is good, but flags
Personal
come
foul.
in.
Roughing
Looks
the
like we're going to
kicker.
get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen, ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Niners offense, led by their running back, headed out for the 2nd possession. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back. His name right there at the top.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, this defense for the Texans, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
18 yards, 1st down Niners.
In motion left goes a tight end.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a
Personal
late
foul.
penalty flag
Roughing
in the
the passer.
backfield.
Defense.
Now, this looks like a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so, they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Purdy now to throw. They'll find Ayuk open right side.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
A yard all they need, but it's third down. Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Purdy sets up to throw again. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Joey Sly on for the extra point.
And that one makes it 14-7. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started. The way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And this offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Pierce will try to pick it up.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
Stroud out of the gun here. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
And that'll be incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Stroud looking to throw. And Diggs has it. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Now a handoff for Pierce. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive. Stroud off the play fake. And that is incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The 49ers offense and Christian McCaffrey ready to go once more. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check to see where he is ranked in rushing TDs coming into the weekend. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Back to throw, Purdy. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save? That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
Fighting his way through contact. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now Purdy. Looking deep for Jennings. And this is caught. A big play there for the Niners. 45 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. McCaffrey is in. Touchdown 49ers. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Purdy will throw for it. And he's got it. They convert for 2, and that gets them even closer. Now a 2-point game.
49ers 15.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The Niners offense and their running back getting set to go once more. He's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. A short throw here to Latu. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
And Charles, we've seen some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played.
And he is going to be taken down. They got it. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Near his goal line, here's Purdy.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but he falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. Diggs with a good footwork.
Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards.
And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Now Stroud. Finds his man. It's John Mechie.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Got his man, Dell.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 7 catches for him now, and his last one, a 1st down.
And Stroud now to throw. To Pierce, they set up the screen.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. And we're going to stop play here at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Throwing now is Stroud.
This is caught. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And the Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Here's Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
And throwing here, Purdy.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Purdy. And that one too wide and incomplete.
So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that'll move them back within 6 now.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So we've come upon halftime here in Houston, and it's the home team, the Texans, leading this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. More from you and Charles in a bit. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in the late window. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Anthony Richardson, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. We just watched a very good first half out of the Ohio State man, C.J. Stroud. He came out of the gate smoking hot with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes to help steer his guys towards this halftime lead.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The 49ers offense and Brandon Ayuk getting set for this next possession. And he's been the go-to guy in this offense throughout the first half of the season. As you can see, he's the NFL's leader in touchdown catches.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
A brief pause in the action here as they tend to an injury. That's George Kittle shaken up on that last play. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 23 yards on the play. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Purdy will look to throw again here. A short throw here to Latu.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. A short throw here to Latu.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now 2 yards to go on third down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Purdy from the gun on third down. He's got his target. That's complete.
And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Purdy looking to throw.
Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. Shotgun now with Purdy.
And he's got it. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Cameron Latu, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Niners are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Well, down in this part of the field, CD, they'd love to get him the football, and right there, a little pitch and catch for the score.
Yeah, and he's such a weapon when it's that close to the end zone, and they love being able to rely on him to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence, and he produces.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that will put them on top here in the third.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, but as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
So the opening drive of this third quarter, they're trying to set the tone for the second half.
And without a doubt, they did exactly that. I've known coaches who have said the first 5 minutes of each half are so important to do exactly what you said, which is set the tone. I've also heard coaches talk about the first 5 plays. Let's go out and be aggressive right off the top. That's exactly what they did.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stroud throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Going deep for Diggs. And that's caught inside the 35.
Pass interference. Defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Stroud. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Stroud to throw it. That is caught by Dell.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Stroud looking to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
The throwing again is Stroud.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Here's Stroud.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on from 28 yards out. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and they have regained the lead.
So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this third quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think you'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment, defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than
Still
that,
first
Brandon.
down.
That's just a free gift to the offense.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
Now 2nd and 5. Purdy now to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 41-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Now Purdy.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, just like last play.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Back to throw.
Purdy. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort.
Looking to throw.
Purdy. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Texans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Swings this one out wide for Pierce.
2 yards on the pickup there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Pierce.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Gets the dump off to Pierce.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
And Diggs has it. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness, there was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
The visitors' offense and Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Got a man. That's Ayuk.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't it?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. They'll give it up to McCaffrey.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up in a 3rd and 9 situation.
Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
So here are the Texans to take over.
They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, Something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open. That makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And Stroud now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now Stroud. That's caught again by Schultz. Sheds him off at the 45. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Stroud will look to throw once more.
Pryor has it complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Throwing now is Stroud. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Going for it with Pierce.
And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. He hasn't really had a game to remember, but that conversion right there is something to hang his hat on late.
It certainly is, and in these situations, what you're really looking for is the guy who's not worried about his stats, not worried they didn't get 100 yards in a game, but will make that dirty, gritty run that you have to close the game out, as we just saw there.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches.
Here's Pierce on the counter.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Pierce trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
They'll run for it with Pierce.
And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run with Pierce.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Damian Pierce
punching it in from a yard away.
And the Texans get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. So that drive, 12 plays in length.
And it was Damian Pierce closing things out with a touchdown run.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time. To throw is Purdy.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A brief pause in the action here as they tend to an injury. That's George Kittle shaken up on that last play. Here comes 2nd down at 5. Purdy to throw. Pass complete, Samuel.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Here's first down.
That's Samuel, caught left side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
One last shot at the end zone.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
Desmond King picks it. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Texans,
they climb to 6-2 on the year as they close in on the midpoint of this 17-game schedule.
And they will hit the